Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Yes, you did see the title right. The Great Bread Giveaway. Not today.
We don't have enough to give away.
We don't have nothing to give away. But we'll tell you a little story how the Great Bread Giveaway happened at the LumberKings game. Because Angie, this is not a paid sponsorship, guys. We bought a loaf of Sara Lee honey wheat bread, but this was not the brand. This is not the flavor. This was a brand, but not the flavor that they gave away at the LumberKing game back some 15, 16 years ago.
Yep.
Wow. Angie thought we made a video of it.
We did not.
We did not. We started this video in we started our channel in 2015, so that was, still years away. But, yeah, let's do this story right now about Great Bread Giveaway. She's already bored of this video already, as you see.
I got up a couple times in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was supposed to be out and about today, but I overslept myself. But let's talk about this Great Bread Giveaway. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let me get this on a tripod so we get both in the picture at the same time. It seems like we got plenty of room now. And this is on remote, so let's do this, right? Let's go. Okay.
Well, before I change my mind.
That's right. Yay. Hands-free, finally. Okay. Woo! Yay.
Hands-free. It was less gas. I had my hair.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. About 15, 16 years ago, we were attending LumberKings game. This is towards the end of the season. I guess the bakers of Sara Lee bread decided to do a promo, and we asked after we attended the LumberKings game. It was starting around like the 8th inning. We saw a bread truck pulled up at the stadium in front of the parking area. This is before the renovations of the front gate area. So just gotta remember, this was before the renovations of the front gate area.
You guys, this is when we started minor league baseball.
Developmental baseball,
yes.
And I think we were at the time affiliated with the Texas Rangers at the time, I think it was.
I believe so.
But what happened was there was a bread truck pulled up and backed up just enough, and they would start setting up crates of Sara Lee bread. It was their regular white bread, or
yeah, it was your white bread.
It was their brand of the white bread, and they start giving away around the 8th inning as people leave the ballpark. They will start handing out loaves of bread, something similar to this size.
It was that size.
Yeah, it was that size, but similar to the size, and they were giving away I thought it was just. But here's the story. Beyond that, we thought it was just for that game, but to tell you the truth it was for the rest of the season. And so around the 8th inning, they started handing out loaves of bread. Everybody got at least one loaf of bread. But the people who left the stadium late got at least 2, 3, 4 loaves of bread. Even the last customer that left the ballpark had as many as 6 loaves of bread.
Here we go, I'm yawning.
Yep, and she's yawning. While she was yawning, I was coughing. Okay. Then the second game, they did it again. The third game, they did it again. And I asked somebody from out of town that we knew from out of town that was attending the game. They said they were doing it at a couple elbow ballparks too at the time. So, boy, Sara Lee must have spent a lot of money giving away a lot of bread. Losing a lot of bread to give out the bread. Get it? Loss of bread to give out bread. But I think what they were doing is trying to boost sales. Anyway, because Sara Lee I think that around the time, Sara Lee's bread took a hit in the media. So the best way to rectify that issue was try to regain their brand name. But I'm not for sure on that story. It was just a rumor we heard at the time, because this is the early years of the internet. That's where the rumor mill really gets out of hand. And you think your rumor mill is bad today. It was bad back then too.
Oh my God, it was.
Even worse back then, I would say. The Great Bread Giveaway Yeah, I did retitle this anyway. The story of the Great Bread Giveaway. Okay. Basically, during the end of the season, the playoffs began, and I said, okay, the end of that promotion because it's supposed to be a regular. No, they continued during the playoffs too, and that. So once the season's over, fine, dandy, it was done. Okay, thank God, no more free bread. We were stocked up on free bread. There was one night we even had to turn away free bread because we were loaded. Our freezers were loaded. Our refrigerator was loaded. Angie said she had to go down and feed them to the birds on the riverfront. That was before the city put a sign says, not no more, right?
Right.
But we were not the only ones. Everybody else did the same thing too with their cereal bread because they had so much of it from the ballpark and that. But basically what it comes down to, guys, what are you doing? You're not paying attention to this video.
I think I found it in a clip, an older video, guys.
But we didn't make a video on it. Did we?
I think it's in one of the older videos.
No, because we're going back 15, 16 years ago, and we only doing YouTube for 8 years.
I think it's in the video when you found the box.
Found what box?
With that meat in it.
Oh, that was that different. There was a different video on that. That's a different video, not cereal bread. Okay, between clips, Angie and I had a little disagreement. Powwow. Where we were, nah, it happened here, it happened there. No, it happened then. No, it happened this. No. What happened? Okay. Yeah, the only thing odd we did on this video, Angie, remember the slice of 7 cents ham?
Yes.
The slice of ham we paid only 7 cents for. Yeah, check out the 7 cents ham. That was awesome. Actually, we went grocery shopping yesterday, as you saw the store. That's where we that's where we got the ham. And not even an employee even knew that the ham was sold for 7 cents. It was like two something a pound, and it weighed like 0.2 pounds, so it got up for 7 cents. Wow. That's the most expensive ham we ever bought, too. Okay, going in by Angie's, and it's 12 noon. It's lunchtime, and she's tired because she's been up early a couple times. So, then the following,
6 every morning.
I think the following season. Then the following season came along. Nothing special happened until about mid to late July. All of a sudden, this is like the very next season. About mid to late July, maybe early August, all of a sudden, the bread trucks started backing in again at the ballpark around late in the game. And I said, okay, more bread giveaway like they did last year at this time? Yes, it was. More bread giveaways till the end of that season. Right now, Angie's getting...
Guys,
yeah.
It was free bread, and then they gave away coupons with the free bread.
Oh, that year they gave away free coupons too. They gave free coupons to save 50 cents off of 2 loaves.
Yes.
50 cents off of 2 loaves. When you buy 2 loaves, you
Plus
save 50.
they gave out free bread with the coupons.
Yeah, and that was the second year they did that. Gave away coupons and that. So that went to the end of the season, including playoffs, right?
Yep.
And that. So, yeah. So what happened? Did it happen again? Would it happen for the 3rd year in a row? We'll find out. For the 3rd year in a row. Did it happen for 3 years in a row? Towards the end of the following season of the LumberKings game.
Yes, it did.
But very briefly. I think it only lasted for 2 weeks, and they called it off. Because I guess corporate found out that they were only supposed to give away the bread. They were supposed to only give away the bread for that one game back 2 years ago, 2 years prior. But the local baker decided to give away more. Thought by giving away help boost sales, which it kind of did in a way. But they were losing money on the deal. the 30 in a row when it started again towards the end, someone decided to call corporate and all that stuff, and they were told to stop with the bread giveaways and that. So after two seasons, towards the end of the season of each LumberKing season, because we were the only ones giving away the bread. It was not something from the front office did. It was just something what the local baker did. The distributor and baking company, I think it was out of Dubuque, I think it was. And when corporate found out, they put a stop to it right away because it was starting to become what they call a liability. It was only supposed to be a one and done deal and all that stuff. I remember Wonder Bread used to do a bread giveaway, but when they did their bread giveaway, they used to give away the little mini loaves. Remember the Wonder Bread mini loaves they used to give away?
Yep.
Oh yeah, remember those Wonder Bread mini loaves that they used to give away at certain locations and certain events, parades and all that stuff? Yeah, they used to throw out those little mini breads away. Just gave it away and all that stuff. But like I said, a good giveaway, which was good. The bread was delicious. We had no issues with it. But unfortunately, to corporate, when it goes too far and too much, it becomes a liability, because what happens if someone got a loaf of bad bread instead? See what I'm saying with that? So the great bread giveaway could end up costing a company a fortune. Yeah, it did, in a way. It cost a company a lot of money. It cost a local, it lost a local baking distributor, possibly a chance the rights to make the bread, and all that stuff. So, but it was fun while it lasted. Like I said, fun while it lasted. But I thought I would just tell you this little story of the great bread giveaway. It would happen at the LumberKing game, usually towards the end of the season, and that's where they're trying to boost sales or something like that. But the problem was, it became a liability. Eventually, it became a liability because someone complained to corporate about something, probably a bad loaf of bread. I don't know. Could see, but the bread we got, we had no issues with it. In fact, when we heard the rumor on that, we inspected every loaf of bread we had since we got it. So, but yeah, it lasted like 2 seasons. I may be corrected in the comments down below from our local subscribers if they remember this. But yeah, it was happening at the LumberKings game. It happened about 15, 16 years ago, and it was the great bread giveaway at the LumberKing game. So yeah. Lose bread. I mean, you basically lost a lot of bread to give away a bread. Something like that. I don't know. Something like that. But right now, we don't want to bore you anymore on this great bread giveaway. If you hear any more bread giveaway,
he did.
I actually turned you. I was playing.
He did not hit the record button.
Yes, I did. I hit the control button. I was playing around with it, and I kind of turned it off. But I was going to say is this: if you heard if any bread giveaways in your neighborhood that still does it or have done it in the past, leave it down in the comments down below. We would like to hear about your great bread giveaway and that. Since Angie just yawned, I'm about ready to take my nap, and let's get out of here. Let's close this video out.
Oh, please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button notification bell. We'll see you later. Bye.